first item on the agenda is matters from the public. We have one speaker, Mr. Eddie Deane. Welcome, Mr. Deane.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman, board members. Good evening, and it's good to see you. Eddie Deane is my name, 467 Tower Road, Standardsville, and we appreciate your services to the county. I come to you this afternoon, this evening, with concerns, matters concerning civil action that's taken lately against Melissa Andrzejczyk concerning her business in Ruckersville. I am appalled. I am disappointed. I'm very disappointed in what I'm seeing going on here with the situation of them having to go to court to defend themselves for freedom. And I don't really know where to start other than the fact that I respect all of you tonight as board members. Your seat is important in this county. I know where you're sitting, been there. But I never, in my 4 years of tenure, had to sign or to agree to the fact that we will take a business to court over frivolous things such as I will talk to you about for the next couple of minutes. In the petitioner part of this summons, it is stated that the BZA, in other words, didn't do their job right. It is said that the BZA decision was plainly wrong at best, arbitrarily at worst, and clearly ignored virtually all the testimony presented at the meeting, which is not true. I was here. Mr. Herring was here. The majority of the BZA agreed partially with the recommendations of the law. I was on the board when we voted the SUP for these clients, and we give them strict orders to not to be able to sell anything, do anything on the outside of the building, which I thought was absurd, but they agreed to that, and so kindly agreed to the fact that they would to adhere to the recommendations of the county, not to try to sell anything on the outside. However, here they tried to have a little bit of something on the inside, and we're kicking against them. So I want to say this, that the interpretation of this situation has been spread way out there. I want to tell you the BZA was very well balanced. They had great dialogue. They was concerned. 2+ hours they were here talking about this, discussing these two issues. They was very considerate concerning what the zoning administrator had given them. They had professional interpretations, and with a unanimous decision decided it would be okay for them to have music there on Friday evenings, and it was not considered a concert hall. I was only one of you in attendance that night. My question is, did the rest of you listen to the whole evening of dialogue? Because many of the things that's said here is not true. For an example, it says no time did the member of BZA address to a factual question of whether providing musical entertainment constituted an amusement activity well within the scope of the definition of indoor recreational facility. It was discussed in length, in detail. This is a false statement, number 16. Number 18, gave no apparent consideration to as whether the use met any other indicia of indoor recreational facility. That's also false. These things are not true. In this I see corruption, in this I see hypocrisy, and my question is, why are we dealing with this frivolous thing when you know they're not breaking the law? We have had a bar in this situation in this place. We've had a church in this situation. And they want to have a gathering of music, which is no different from me having a gathering of music in a garage if I live in the agriculture area. So in closing here, I'll try to close it real quickly. The overreach of this zoning administration with ludicrous interpretation of the law. I was in attendance one Friday night, and I didn't see anything but a casual gathering and folks playing music and having a good time like they would in my living room. And I want you to understand, all of you, your birthdays, your anniversaries is coming up. What are we going to do with those? You understand the slippery slope we're on? All of you need to understand what I'm saying tonight. And why are we making this little molehill into a mountain? When the interpretation of a concert hall is not a gathering in one room. We all know that. So there's a deeper agenda here. And this community is not going to overlook it. So I encourage you to reverse this decision if you can. I don't know the stipulations. I encourage you to reverse this decision if possible. If you don't reverse this, we will fight to unseat you. It's more than one than we. We'll fight to unseat you starting next year. I'm your friends, but what this has come across your table, you have a responsibility to stand for the liberty of this county, and you are letting us down. Next year, we'll clean up this administration, and we'll take our county back. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Deane. Next item on the agenda.